Under the canopy, the lanterns flicker slow. Three shadows seated where the darkling rivers flow. Footprints in the mud, a question in the trees. We trade our secrets to the Idahoan breeze. The bottle breathes its fire, the amber spirit burns, waiting for the moment that the wheel of mystery turns. Bourbon Legends, Bourbon Legends. The legends never die underneath the Idahoan sky. With every glass we raise, the hidden truth is found, while the spirits of the past rise from the hallowed ground. Conspiracies and spirits, we walk the jagged line, tracing every pattern, seeking every sign. From the mountains to the plains, whispers call our name. With the amber nectar, we the ancient flame. To the legends we remain. Bourbon Legends.
Welcome back to Bourbon Legends. We're here with another... Actually, this is a cryptid episode rather than a conspiracy episode. It's been a couple episodes since we had a cryptid or anything of the sort. And of course, we're going to be tasting delicious, perhaps delicious bourbon. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Last episode, we had a banger.
It was very good.
This one, I'm not sold on. We haven't tried it, but we're going to check it out. You want to let us know what it is, Jeff?
Yeah, so we have Bulleit Bourbon here. So Frontier whiskey, Kentucky Straight Bourbon whiskey, as they all are, distilled and aged in the Bulleit family tradition, made using our family's high-rye mash bill and pure Kentucky limestone filtered water. I mean, it reads wonderful.
Yes.
And the smell that hit me when I opened the bottle,
not so wonderful.
Wasn't quite as wonderful.
And the color's not, like, it's not bad, but
no, I mean, it's pretty...
It's not as dark as I like it, I feel like.
I do like it a little on the darker side, too.
And it's 45% alcohol.
Which the last one we had was 45%, and it was a banger. So
it's really good. So we'll give it a shot, see how we like it. Let's give it a smell. Smell-wise?
Well, I mean, it kind of mellowed out a little bit.
It did mellow out.
Maybe we just needed to get some air for a minute.
A little bit of fluffing around.
Look at the legs on that.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea what that even means.
It's got pine trees and stinging nettles.
Okay.
It's not bad.
The smell is misleading. That's false advertising.
And it's pretty smooth in your mouth. Like, I didn't get burn initially. And initially, I didn't feel like I was going to have burn going down either.
No.
But it was like late burn.
It was.
It's like down your chest a ways. That's pretty good.
That is surprising.
And this was not an expensive bottle at all. I think this was $29.95.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a very reasonable price.
Yeah, I think.
I wish I'd have poured a little bit more now.
Oh, pour another one.
Okay, you talking?
Yeah, I twisted your...
Oh, please no. I only poured a little bit because that smell threw me off.
No, and then we have a little bit to sip throughout the episode.
I think it was maybe it's just that initial hit because I smell that now. Like,
yeah,
that's a really pleasant smell. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Or the initial smell of the bourbon, because I feel like it's always stronger because it's been stoppered up for all that time.
It could be.
So what are we going to rate this on?
Ooh.
How about tadpoles?
Oh, yeah.
Since this one is about the Loveland Frogman, by the way. So we'll rate this on number of tadpoles. I'm going to take another one.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I like it.
It's very good.
All right, Jeff, what do you give it?
It's hard.
It is hard. I mean, I'm in the
say
6 to 7 range.
That's where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
I was going to say 6.5.
Yeah. Just, I mean, is it?
It's better than average. It's not tremendous. It's not great.
Yes, it's much better than its price line, though.
Yes. Almost 6.5.
Yeah.
I think that's
fair. Fair for both of us. I think, like I said, 6 to 7, so 6.5 is a good middle ground. It's good. It's really nice for sipping. I bet it would be really nice with a big old chunk of ice.
Probably. Yeah.
Just slowly sipping on it.
Because, I mean, the thing with ice, in case you weren't aware, you're new to bourbon or new to drinking, 21 or over. That's why you use the spherical or the large square ice, because the surface area means it melts slower. The water that mixes then with your bourbon or your whiskey can and will change the flavor profile of your bourbon or whiskey.
And it can make ones that we don't love
pretty good.
Better.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just need diluted because they tasted like they're like, let's filter this through some gasoline.
Sometimes, yeah.
We got a couple of those in previous episodes, but this is a really good one especially for the price point.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend it.
I'd recommend, yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't been doing that before, have we?
Not really.
Do we want to take a minute right now and go through the previous?
Well, I think they can tell by our scores if we recommend it at all.
Okay, that's fair.
I think if it's above a 5,
if it's above a 5, it's probably recommended. Yeah.
If it's above a 3 and under a 5, you can take your chances. If it's
find a mixer
below, if it's below, get it out of here.
No,
unless you're butt chugging
toilet cleaner,
it'll get you drunk, but it's not going to make you happy doing it.
No.
That's you start with your better bourbons that taste good, and then you move to the other ones when you can't taste it anymore.
Yeah.
We used to do that with beer.
I don't think that works the same with bourbons and whiskeys.
Well, if you're fucked up enough.
Yeah, but then when you throw that up later, it's going to be rough.
It's going to burn.
It's going to be bad.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about our cryptid of the episode.
Yeah, the Loveland Frogman, also known as the Loveland Frog or the Loveland Lizard, is one of the most famous American cryptids. I think
so famous that I've never heard.
That's exactly. I don't believe that for a minute because I didn't know about it until we looked this up. The legend originates from the town of Loveland near the Little Miami River. Witnesses have described the Frogman as about 3 to 4 feet tall. For those that don't speak freedom units, it is 0.9 to 1.2 meters. Walks upright on 2 legs, green or gray leathery skin, large bulging frog-like eyes, long arms, and webbed hands. And some of the early versions, even of the story, even claim one frogman had a stick that they called a wand, and it emitted sparks.
Hell yeah, frog wizard.
It was a frog wizard. If you play D&D, you probably know, what are the frogmen called? There is a race.
Yes.
I'm drawing a blank.
They're the, we've had a few bourbons.
We have. We record several of these every Saturday.
So we can get ahead.
Yeah.
But it also reminds me of, did you play Chrono Trigger on Super Nintendo?
Chrono Trigger, no, I didn't.
One of the best RPGs of all time. Eventually, I know we're going to do a video game bonus episode.
Yeah.
And it's in my list.
Okay.
It's one of the greatest of all time. But there is a guy in there that's a frog.
Oh, nice.
He's a frog guy.
When did that game come out? Because this story starts in 1955.
So this was well ahead of Super Nintendo. So I think that Chrono Trigger came out, I want to say around 96-ish, 90, somewhere around there.
So maybe,
I mean, there could
maybe the Loveland Frogman
inspired,
influenced.
Yes, this one was a swordsman though. He's pretty badass. He had a sword called Masamune.
Yeah,
badass. So some of the interesting things, the Loveland Frogman's an Ohio cryptid with something that most cryptid legends don't have. 2 independent police officer sightings filed as official reports on consecutive nights.
That was Officer Ray Shockey. Reportedly saw a creature crouching beside the road that suddenly stood up and leaped over a guardrail toward the river. And then 2 weeks later, Officer Mark Matthews encountered a similar ambler in the same area.
Interesting. So the Law Enforcement Foundation sets it apart from the vast majority of cryptid cases which rely on anonymous or civilian witnesses. Combined with the 70-year sighting history across 3 distinct eras, it's one of the most thoroughly documented and regionally beloved cryptids in the United States. Why we kind of brought this one is because it had a recent event. As of April of 2026, 2 Ohio state representatives introduced a bill to name the Loveland Frogman Ohio's official state cryptid, which is pretty interesting.
It is interesting. I mean, I know this isn't the first time that there's been anything, because isn't it Washington State that made it where it is illegal to discharge a firearm at Bigfoot?
Yeah.
I believe, I don't think they used the term hunting. Maybe they did. But you cannot shoot at Bigfoot.
Well, the thing is, there's no Bigfoot tag. So,
it's true. They can't tax you on it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like, we got to get our cut.
Yeah, we got you. You guys can, government being, if they're smart, which we know they're not.
No.
They should put out a Bigfoot tag.
They should.
And anyone can get it.
Yeah.
And then it's
a lottery.
Yeah. No, does anyone get it?
No. Make it a lottery, because then you can make it like, oh, hey.
Oh, it's exclusive.
It is exclusive, so now you're going to drive the price up $1,500
a tag,
for a chance to win a tag.
Yes,
not for the tag.
And then the people will put up the when they get the tag, they can frame it as I got a Bigfoot tag.
I got a Bigfoot tag.
I didn't get Bigfoot.
It's true.
Bigfoot got me.
It's true.
Now my butthole is loose. So Jeff already went over some of the physical descriptions of the frogman.
It's true.
So obviously,
there's actually a more recent sighting too.
Oh, interesting.
That was reported. So interest returned, and so this started in 2016. Interest around the Loveland Frogman kicked back up again, which probably led to what you were talking about, the 2 representatives making it wanting to make it the
state cryptid.
State cryptid. 2 people playing Pokemon Go near the same river that the 2 officers reported seeing these cryptids at in 1972 saw a very similar creature.
Did they throw a Pokeball at it?
It does not say.
How are you going to catch them all if you?
I know. It was probably Greninja. It was Greninja. That's an actual Pokemon. I know you and I are only used to the 150.
Greninja what?
Greninja, please.
So one of the weird things so apparently he or she, I guess, had a distinctive scent, a distinctive smell as almonds and alfalfa. That's a weird combination. I mean, that's not that
pretty. I mean, we know one has a wand. Is it a druid?
That's true. It's just doing wild form. It's like
that seems like a very druid type smell.
Let's mess with these kids.
Yeah.
Form of frogman. For fart almonds. So let's go over, there actually have been, like you said, there's been several sightings over the years. So the first one was 1955, approximately 3:30 a.m. in the Branch Hill near a bridge over the Little Miami River just south of Loveland, Ohio. A traveling businessman driving home, who has been variously named Robert Honeycott in some accounts, slowed his car after spotting what he initially thought was an animal carcass on the roadside. The figure stood upright. He described 3 creatures, each approximately 3 to 4 feet tall, with leathery skin, broad frog-like heads, and webbed hands and feet. They stood together near the bridge. The most unusual detail is one of the 3 was holding a device described variously as a wand, a metal cylinder, or a dark stick. which it raised and which emitted a spray of sparks, described in some accounts as blue-white. The display startled the witness, who drove away. He's also the one that said it smelled like almonds and alfalfa.
Okay.
Let me pull it back up. The witness reported the encounter to the local authorities, gained some local newspaper coverage, and it was mostly treated humorously. And UFO investigator Leonard Stringfield documented this account, and some ufologists have linked the wand emitting sparks detail to extraterrestrial or interdimensional interpretations. Interesting.
It is interesting. I mean,
alternatively, so this is in Ohio.
Yeah.
The skibbidiest.
The most skibbity.
And it was nighttime, 3:30 in the morning. Was he drinking? I don't know. He could have been. Maybe he came across 3 ugly little inbred kids with a firework.
Could have.
And they're like,
could have.
Uh-oh, Roman candle.
Yep.
And then he ran away.
I believe when you and I were discussing this earlier, I made it's like 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Yes.
It's 3 Loveland Frogmen in a French coat and a trench coat.
In a French coat.
In a French coat, yes. It's way fancier.
Yes. And it's very mean to everyone else who's not French.
we
I mean, we do call French people frogs.
It's true. It's true, because they do eat Freudian slip.
Yeah.
But there's a couple things that immediately pop out to me. One is the fact that it's the same area.
Yes.
And it's a very small area in all of these accounts that we've discussed.
Much like the Mothman.
Yeah. But it's like, think of every other cryptid.
Mm-hmm.
It's always by itself.
Yes.
This is one of the few cases where I'm hearing of this cryptid and they're describing a group.
A family of cryptids.
A family.
Orgy of cryptids. They're getting the frogusy.
Could be. But then they're describing like using of tools and everything else, the wand with whatever that is. Obviously no hostile intent, because they're just doing something to spook off.
Yes.
I remember, it shows a level of thinking.
I remembered the D&D creature. It's a bullywug.
That's what it is.
So those are frogmen as well.
Yes.
And they use tools.
Maybe we have.
They're very, if you ever look up the lore on a bullywug, they're very into shinies.
I mean, it's by a guardrail. It's by a guardrail where this sighting is happening.
Yeah, shiny.
It's probably reflecting.
Got a firework.
Mm-hmm.
Shiny.
Shiny.
It's all shiny. All right, let's go to So 1972 was when the police encounters happened.
Yep.
March 3rd, 1972, approximately 1 a.m. These are late night so far. I'm assuming the third one won't be, because he's playing Pokemon Go at like 2 in the morning.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty.
Yeah, but weirdos. Riverside Drive north of Loveland, near the Little Miami River again, close to the site of a former Totes boot factory. Officer Ray Shockey of the Loveland Police Department was out on routine patrol when his headlights illuminated a shape in the road. He initially thought it was a dog or a deer, common nocturnal roadside sightings. As the headlights hit it fully, the figure stood upright. Shockey described it as roughly 4 feet tall, with dark green or blackish scaly skin, a frog-like head, and large prominent eyes. It looked at him, then stood fully upright, leaped over the road guardrail, and descended the embankment towards the Little Miami River. Shockey returned to the station and filed a written report describing the creature as possibly reptilian and upright. His colleagues were skeptical. We just did an episode on reptilians.
We did.
Except I don't think that they're not the same
no.
reptilian.
This is more, I think they're describing frogs, so they're more amphibious.
Yes, these are,
and they're always by this Little Miami River.
And these are obvious, treated as obvious cryptids, not treated as
interdimensional beings
that took over a government. Yeah, exactly. The following night, Deputy Mark Matthews was patrolling the same stretch of Riverside Drive. He spotted what appeared to be an injured animal lying on the road and stopped to move what he assumed was a carcass off the ice-slicked pavement. As he approached on foot, the figure lurched upward into a crouched position. Matthews drew his revolver and fired one shot. The creature hobbled to the guardrail, stepped over it while watching Matthews, and disappeared towards the river. No blood trail was found. Matthews' description matched Shockey's in nearly every detail, with one exception. Matthews noted the absence of a tail, which hadn't been mentioned in earlier reports. Both officers were experienced, familiar with the area, and not known for exaggeration. Their independent accounts, filed in official police reports on consecutive nights on the same stretch of road, gave the case unusual credibility. Local newspapers, including the Cincinnati Post, published the story within days. Matthews later told the Dayton Journal-Herald that he believed the creature was probably a large iguana, a statement that became the go-to debunking explanation, but which he offered weeks after the fact under pressure of public skepticism. I don't think that an iguana can be, like, iguanas can get big, but you're not going to mistake it for a frog person.
And they don't walk upright.
No.
And step over a guardrail. Like,
no.
That's a big-ass iguana.
My favorite thing is he pulled out his revolver. Oops.
That's my mouth.
And the most interesting thing is that that he shot at it. That's the 70s right there.
It's true.
I pulled out my revolver and fired a shot.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah. It's like, I didn't know what I was doing. I pulled out my gun. I saw it had black skin, and I started blasting. And it jumped over a guardrail.
Making eye contact the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Not in my town, froggy boy.
You missed.
So, as you said before, in 2016, near the Lake Isabella in the Riverside Drive in Loveland, Sam Jacobs and his girlfriend reported seeing a large frog near the water of Lake Isabella that stood up and walked on its hind legs. Jacobs told Fox 19 in Cincinnati, "I swear on my grandmother's grave that this is the truth, and not sure whether it's a frogman or just a giant frog." The pair were playing Pokemon Go at the time of the sighting, which some skeptics used to cast doubt on the account.
So,
I mean, if you're playing Poke, you're not going to hallucinate there's a giant frog because you're playing. It's not like you're, I was taking ayahuasca and then I saw a giant frog. Okay, I understand. Playing Pokemon's not a drug.
No.
I mean, this isn't even during that time period. It's not like the D&D in the 1970s and 80s.
When the
devil worshiping.
Yeah. This is Pokemon Go. Also, you're gonna, like, most of the time you're focused in on your screen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're seeing this frog thing, like, and something happened where you looked away from your screen.
And someone didn't throw a Pokeball and it came out.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I caught this thing.
So there was separately a dash cam clip surface showing a figure with a rounded head and reflective eyes crouching near the road of a wet stretch of Riverside Drive before appearing to stand upright and move towards the tree line. The footage is brief, grainy, and disputed. And if there's ever a cryptid sighting, it's always grainy.
It's true.
Wildlife biologists who reviewed the footage suggested it could be a sick coyote, a large amphibian distorted by camera motion, or a person in a costume. Cryptozoologists noted that the proportions, long arms, short torso, distinctive head shape, did not clearly match any known local wildlife. So, pretty interesting.
I'm looking up for the dash cam footage right now.
You gotta find some grainy dash cam footage.
I want to be the judge of it myself. I don't want to take other people's words for it.
Yeah. So one of the details that nobody can explain is what we laughed at the beginning is the wand.
Yes.
Right? So
hey, one of the people that was playing Pokemon Go recorded it.
Oh. It was grainy.
Probably.
It was on a 2016 cell phone, which really isn't that long ago.
It really wasn't, but that is not what it is.
And also potential spam call.
That's right. I got it right here. Oh, it's not taking me to the video. Sad.
So the wand.
Oh.
Did you find it? I mean, that looks like a frog dude.
It looks like a frog, man.
Yeah, it's got like bright,
that's actually
eyes.
not that terrible of a picture either.
No, that's pretty good. I mean, it's a little grainy because it looks like it's slightly dark.
Yeah,
outside.
it's low light conditions for sure, but
it looks like a frog guy.
That is not a bad photo.
The question that Alex Jones would ask: did it make the frogs
gay? Yeah. Maybe that's why there's 3 of them.
Now, maybe that's why there's only 1 now.
That's right.
Because
declining birth rates.
Gay.
Declining birth rates.
Yep. He was right all along. Making the frogs gay. So the 55 witnesses described one of the creatures, obviously with the wand, right? Emitted a spray of sparks, and it was described as blue-white in color. And then he ran off, of course, because there was... So in the other reports, there was no wand. So either they lost the wand or it was a sparkler for a fireworks thing, would be my guess.
I mean, it's either that or maybe... I mean, who's to say it's the same 3?
Yeah.
Maybe the shaman or the warlock or the wizard is not always going out.
Yes, the different adventuring parties.
That's right.
Sometimes they send out the warrior with the stick.
What if all of our theories are wrong? What if this is the dungeon and the bullywogs are actually the adventurers coming in to get rid of...
They're doing a horrible job.
They really are. They could do so much better.
So there's no conventional zoological explanation accounts for a 4-foot bipedal per frog with a spark emitting device. Now, like aliens. Just thinking like it's dark, you see something, they're like, oh, it's frog-like. What about I mean, that would make more sense for like some of the alien sightings, like the Greys.
Mm-hmm.
What you would think they'd look like. They look a little bit like little frog people. And if it's dark,
I could see that.
And they're out in the forest, and they're like, oh, scare off the humanoid.
Yeah. Which is sparklers, space sparklers.
I cast
patent pending.
Dildo. So one of the main theories was an iguana.
Yeah. So we saw the picture.
That was not iguana shaped.
That's not iguana shaped at all.
So in the 1972 sightings occurred during Ohio's brief exotic pet craze when large reptiles, including iguanas and monitor lizards, were being kept as pets and occasionally escaped.
The photo, if the photo is, and the photo matches the description.
Yes. It doesn't look like any of them.
No, it's nothing like it. It's
the
completely
eyeballs
upright.
Are like here, right?
Yeah.
If it was an iguana or a monitor lizard and it somehow stood up, its head would be this way and its eyes would be, pointed up.
I mean, they can
yes, but
tilt their heads down.
But they also have a snout.
But they have a more defined snout. This was wide. This looked like a 3 to 4 foot tall, upright, humanoid shaped reptile.
Yes, I agree. It doesn't look like one of those at all. Large frog or mutant amphibian. It says there's a lot of different frog species there, which, I mean, but there's no known species of frog that gets to 4 feet tall.
Not in the United States, not
in the world. I know there's big frogs that get,
there are some fatties,
big fatties, but there's not ones that stand up on their back feet and are like, hello, my baby. Hello,
my darling. Hello, my ragtime pal. Yeah.
WB.
That's right.
And then cryptozoologists think it could be a undiscovered species of a surviving prehistoric species, a relative of Gerbobedactris hattoni, a Permian-era amphibian that had both frog and salamander characteristics. So, a leftover dinosaur.
That gains sentience?
And lives in Ohio?
I just want to know, is it living in Ohio on purpose?
Nobody lives in Ohio.
That's what I know.
I was born here. Yeah, nobody. So, a lot of people were like, is it a hoax? Maybe.
I mean, could be.
There's a picture.
And that picture is not that bad of a picture.
Yes. And there's pictures of Bigfoot, right?
Yeah, but That looked like a better picture than Bigfoot picture.
And the thing about Bigfoot is he's over a wide area, you know, sightings all over, especially the northwest of the United States. This is a single area in Ohio by a certain river.
And it's been the consistent descriptions since 1955.
What I want to know is how they have not found, like, I mean, I guess if they don't believe it, they're not going to go out looking, but.
Yeah. I'm sure there's somebody that went looking.
And I mean, I imagine in those rivers or in the lake system there, they could have underwater caves.
Yeah.
You just go underwater into a cave. They come out at night to get food and stuff and scavenge. That would be perfectly feasible. That's why people mostly just see them when it's dark. And I mean, the one that was seen by the Pokemon goers could have been an unruly teenager. I'm sneaking out during the daytime.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Almost got caught by Pokemon people.
Pokemon. It's a good thing they don't have real Pokeballs.
Yeah, exactly. They would have caught them all. My grandma and my grandpa back in 1955.
Grandpa was the last shaman.
And these are all lazy, don't go to work frogs living off of frog fare. So the cultural legacy. The Loveland Frogman has been subject of a feature film and stage musical and inspired an annual local festival celebrating Loveland's strange history. That'd be kind of cool to go to.
So it's a festival and history.
Yep. Still good. The creature is notably not associated with malice or violence.
Well, yeah, I mean,
so it's like
I mentioned it earlier. Like, even the wizard,
didn't run at him or try to shoot him with it.
Even the Harry Potter of the Frogman was like, "Oh, I'm just going to sparkle it and scare this dude off."
And it could just be very difficult to say Avada Kedavra in frog.
Yeah,
he was like, "Why is it sparkling? This killing curse."
What if he had a frog in his throat?
Waka waka. It never attacked anyone, never caught direct harm, and in the famous 72 accounts, fled both times rather than engaging. Even got shot at.
It's true.
Modern sightings continue to surface in local social media groups of kayakers on the Little Miami River and hikers along the embankments, occasionally reporting unusual shapes or sounds early in the morning fog. And as we said, in 2026, Ohio State Representatives Tristan Rader and John Schmidt, or Gene Schmidt,
on Jacob
Jingleheimer
Schmidt.
Well, and the funny thing is, this was a true nonpartisan issue. There was a Democrat and a Republican that together introduced the bill.
Maybe we need to elect the Frogman.
Yes.
He can bridge the divide between the two parties.
The bill was pending at the time of our research. So very interesting. Like, I don't know why they would say, no, we don't want to make it our mascot. You know?
I don't know. It's interesting. I think there's enough there to make it where I'm not going to outright say that this can't be true.
No, I think that, I
think there's enough there to be like, this is a maybe. It's a solid maybe.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff still being discovered, even in the United States, even in places that are relatively populated. You know, there's tons of stuff. Look at the jungles. How much stuff do we discover we thought was dead for thousands of years?
True.
Here comes, or like something like the narwhal that we thought was extinct. It turns out they're not.
They're not real for the longest time.
Yeah, that they're fake.
Yeah.
So I think it's possible.
Platypus, when those were first announced, everybody thought it was fake.
That's ridiculous stuff.
I couldn't like a platypus. That can't be real.
Well, there's something that was interesting about it is that you see the skeleton, the tail structure, it's just a regular tail. So if you go into the future and someone's like, we found this species, we don't know what it is. Do you think they would redraw it with the platypus tail?
No. The beaver tail?
The beaver tail? No. Not at all.
No.
But I think it's possible. It's not just like any of the cryptid things. You have to have a level of believing. But as far as this one goes, I mean, it sounds like maybe it's semi-intelligent, and it doesn't want to be found.
Yeah.
And if they're good at hiding, they have underwater caves that they stay in. There's no reason that they couldn't live in that condition and just come out at night and scrounge for food and come back.
Or, I mean, lost the light again.
Yeah, light went out. Wow.
It's even plugged in.
It sure is.
I mean, and they're non-hostile. They show sentience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
At least as much as like a dog shows sentience, but it is also manipulating a tool. But then again, a dog can manipulate a toy.
true.
So
I mean, you got chimpanzees and dolphins can also do the same thing.
So I think it's
definitely on the higher end.
And it's a neat cryptid. It's not one of the normal ones that you hear about all the time. You know, the
Bigfoot. It's not the chupacabra. It's not the Loch Ness
something
monster.
A little different, and it's not mean.
No,
I like it.
I like it.
I choose to believe.
I want to believe it's real, and I think there's enough there to not immediately say, "I this is debunked. I don't believe this."
But they could be a dying breed because the water
is making
the
them
frogs
gay. It's true.
So I think
hopefully they're able to. Hopefully there's enough of them that are in different water.
Yeah.
In different water. The light's back.
Blinded by the light. So I think that's it for this episode, unless you have anything else, Jeff.
I don't.
As always, you can find us on all platforms. YouTube. You can find us on
Spotify.
Instagram, on Apple Tunes. Apple Podcast.
Yeah.
Apple, whatever it is. From Apple, if you have an iPhone, then you know what I'm talking about. And Podcast Addict. So if you enjoy watching the video or listening to it, you can look at any of the other ones and see what we got going on over there.
Like, share, subscribe, spread the word. Leave comments.
We love comments. We always respond to them.
Yes.
So until next time, this is Bourbon Legends. Highly recommend this little cheap gem.
Yeah.
Bourbon.
Just let it breathe for a minute.
Quite tasty.
And line, tracing every pattern, seeking every sign. From the mountains to the plains, the whispers call our name. With the amber nectar, we the ancient flame. To the legends we remain. Bourbon Legends.